Hi everyone, my name is Pavel Sinkovicz, and today I'm going to present my project for the OMP project mentorship called KubeCF Endgame Platform on Z. I'm an OMP project mentee for 2020 year and also a student at the University of Northampton in the UK. My mentor for this project was Vlad Ivanov, which is a lead architect at SUSE. And today I'm going to present you the why, how, um, and what of this project. So, first of all, why would you want to bring KubeCF on these systems? So KubeCF is a great tool for developers because it brings their simplicity of a cloud-founded developer experience to Kubernetes clusters, and that way developers don't need to worry about the underlying infrastructure of their applications and only focus on the logic and aim um, of the project of the application they are building. So Z is well known for being performant, fault tolerant, suitable for high security applications. So if you want high security for applications, Z is a very good system for that. Um, so next, what have we actually built for the project for KubeCF to work on Z? So we've built a bunch of Docker images um, based on three categories. So we had the ones based on Bosch, which is Bosch is used to deploy software packed releases. Then images for Irene, which is a new Kubernetes scheduler for Cloud Foundry, and then a MySQL image built from scratch because we couldn't find a MySQL image for Z online, so we had to build it from scratch. And lastly, we built a bunch of packages and OS images built with OpenSUSE build service. So the OS images are used to build base Docker layers and as application stacks for Cloud Foundry. Uh, so next, how we've built all the Docker images. To build all Docker images, all the required Docker images to make KubeCF successfully run on a Z system, we had to have a build system and some tooling. We used Jenkins as a build server and created jobs for every single image we've required for to make KubeCF work. So our development workflow consisted on first using the script we made last year for the CF operator for Kubernetes on the OpenMetric project mentorship uh, platform. Then once we use that script to take any Bosch release, test it. Then we change the packages accordingly to the errors we get. Once the errors are fixed and the packages successfully built on Z, we use Fissile for Z, which we have actually built last year as well, to create Docker image. And lastly, if everything runs correctly and Docker image is correctly built on Z, we can then push that to Docker Hub repository. So by the way, you can find all the Docker images we've built for this project in the Docker Hub repository called Quarks with Z. So next, to testing. So to make sure applications are working as expected, we deploy KubeCF and then start debugging. So first, of course, we run KubeCF using Helm. After that, we use KNS, which is a great tool for debugging Kubernetes pods and containers and basically give you information about anything. So we use that for debugging and to uh, um, dig deeper and find all the errors that are making the applications crash. Um, After that, we fix the errors um, and build the Docker images as described before using Jenkins. Finally, we update all the settings, the installation settings if that's necessary. This can happen if we change Docker images names, versions, or even scrape the entire image and use another one. So we need to update that before deploying KubeCF again. So that's it for me. To finish, I would like to thank everybody at the OpenMFM project and Linux Foundation for making this project this mentorship possible, especially in these current times during the pandemic. So you can find us, if you want to know more about KubeCF, you can find us on the crowdfunding Slack channel, on the KubeCF Dev channel, I mean. Also, if you want to learn more or contribute to the KubeCF, you can visit the CloudFoundry incubator / KubeCF repository on GitHub. And lastly, if you will want to take a look at my work during this mentorship, you can visit the third link, which is a GitHub repository on the OpenMFM project internship / KubeCF Endgame Platform. So thank you for attending this presentation, and now Q&A.